That's right, baby. You know what it is? It's DJ Sus1, the feature presentation radio show. Alyi B is here.
Yes, sir.
We gotta shout the listeners. So many listeners is you're not shouting us out. We got so many guests today, and we got a good friend to the show. He was on the show a few months back. He's back in the building. He teared down the BET Hip Hop Awards Cypher, disrespectful to other MCs. Applaud Nick Grant immediately.
Thank you, man.
I was feeling Nick Grant and Young and May.
Dope.
At the BET Awards Cypher.
Good choices, yeah.
Good choices?
Her verse was dope.
How do you feel about it? Did you destroy everybody or did you destroy everybody? No, we stop.
I just did what I do, man, what I love. So I had a lot of fun.
You had a lot of fun?
Yeah.
How did it feel? Because I remember last time you came here, I was like, oh my God, a breath of fresh air.
Right.
A young MC that actually spits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Young and May, she spits too. There's a couple of people out there that's not just about the vibe.
Right.
And then next thing I see, Nick Grant's moving out here. Mixtape's moving out here. And then you're on the BET Hip Hop Awards Cypher. How did that feel?
I mean, that's everything that I work for. You know, that was a big platform. I couldn't play with it. Had to take it very serious. Like the moment I heard it, I was in the middle of writing, songs for my upcoming project that I'm about to release, and I just stopped that and put that to the back burner and just
really
focused on my verse.
How was the energy there? I mean, I don't know if you can say anything, but did everybody get it on one take?
Oh man!
You see, I love asking the questions.
Everybody did their best.
Everybody did their best.
Everybody did their best.
How about this? Did Nick Grant get it on one take?
Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Applaud Nick Grant
sure.
for being a good MC, a great MC out here.
Yeah, I got it right every time. Maybe except for like my last time because I did it so much, but yeah, we did it like 7-8 times.
Did anybody besides? I know everybody gave you great energy.
Yeah.
And said that you killed it. Did anybody give you negative energy for like lines like, I'm big, I'm Pac, I'm blah blah blah, all in one, blah blah blah, that type of shit?
Surprisingly, no. I might have saw one tweet where somebody was like, "Nah, he's not these guys," but you're gonna get that if you make those type of statements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's called confidence in hip hop, and hip hop is supposed to be about
Absolutely. That. So when they look back, 15, 20 years later, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, I get it now."
Do you see yourself? I mean, this is gonna be a stupid question because it's supposed to be yes.
Right.
But do you see yourself being on the level of like the Drakes and Jay-Z's within the next 4 to 5 years?
Absolutely. Maybe the next 2 or 3.
Oh wow.
2 to 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 to 3. I don't know if you could put Jay-Z in that category. Like he's just so.
Well, with Jay-Z, you need catalog.
Right. Exactly. So that's why I say you can't say him. That's so much work to become that. You know what I mean? So. I don't know if you can even put him and Drake in like the same sentence. I don't think so.
Well,
that's an interesting
Drake
statement.
thinks otherwise.
Yeah,
but he turned into Jay. But let's talk about that interview. Nick Grant is in the building. It's DJ Sus1, the feature presentation radio show. Talk to me about Get Up. I'm about to play Get Up real quick.
It was a record that came about when we was in LA. Me and my manager Jason Jeter. Producer by the name of Kareem Riggins, very talented producer. Came in and played the record. It was dope. Had that James Brown soul to it. We both looked at each other like, yo, we got to finish this record. Like I said, it had the James Brown feel. So who better than Jesse from Watch the Duck to come in and do the hook? And, he did a tremendous job. Get up.
All right, well, let's play it right now. Nick Grant is in the building. It's the feature presentation radio show. My brother Nick Grant is in the building.
What's up, man?
What's poppin'?
How's everything?
I'm great. So the last time you were here, you weren't wearing. I don't think you were wearing the gold chains and the leather jacket that makes girls go crazy. I don't know if you're wearing that.
Stop it.
Guy gotta spit. So is the energy different now that you got the music out there? You're being seen on the BET Cyphers. Is the energy towards people you came up with or towards females, different with you now?
Man, that's a great question. Yeah, I'm actually going through that right now.
Explain yourself immediately. Thanks.
I mean, it's people treat you slightly different, just your opinion matters more to people too. Like it's people that, I used to joke with on a daily basis. And I might say something now and they take it to heart just because they value me so much more because they feel like I'm in a certain position or whatever. But, it's a lot of different stuff, Do
you get people that are from your old hood or your old town and hating like that motherfucker ain't all that BET and shit, mixtapes and shit, Get Up and shit?
Surprisingly, I haven't got that yet. It's still early, but I know it's coming. Are you prepared to handle the hate? Absolutely. When you're trying to be great, you got to be prepared for that.
I would have said if you're trying to be great, you got to handle the hate.
Oh, God.
I'm just not a rapper.
And the girls now, are they coming to you? I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He said there was a specific situation And that was a good question because there was some situation that it seemed like you had a situation that you wanted to talk about.
What's that?
You have a situation.
Because I said, was the energy different out here? And you said, that's a good question. I'm going through this right now.
No, I meant what I just told you.
Oh, you meant what you told me.
Yeah,
I thought there was a female
I thought you was,
situation.
Oh, no,
I
no,
thought
no,
that was
no,
towards
no,
the female question.
No, not at all. But they come, yeah. That was a setup for sure. You saw that.
Welcome to the radio game, my brother. So what's coming up next for Nick Grant? What's the next project looking like?
Oh man, the next project is titled The Return of the Cool. I'm bringing that out December. Yeah, December. I chose that title because it's like, to me, it's a lot of topics in hip hop that aren't being touched, and a lot of things that people aren't speaking on. It's a lot of people that I feel like aren't passionate about the craft. Of writing lyrics.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
No, because there's people out here. I think we talked about this the last time, but there's MCs out here that are popping, that are very big and have very large fan bases that are making statements like they don't know who Biggie. They don't even can't name a Biggie record. Can't name a Pac record. You know what I'm saying? They can't name a Hov record, but they can name a Gucci Mane record. They can name, which is cool. I understand that's not their generation, but I feel like as a hip hop MC, the whole point is to study and be a student of the game. So I want to know your opinion on MCs. I'm not going to say no names, but I think everybody has seen what's been going on in social media. What's your opinion?
I mean, I can't really speak for nobody, but I also can say that it's about what you're chasing. If you're trying to be great, you got to know what came before you. And I always say, it's no Michael Jordan without Dr. J. There's no Kobe Bryant without Jordan. So you got to study.
Is Kobe entitled to say, I think I saw a Jordan game, but I don't really know what that motherfucker was doing.
He can't say that, because that shows in how he plays that he watched Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. It might show that you might see something in me that's reminiscent of an MC from the golden era, or what you feel like was the golden era in hip hop. So that's because I study that, and I think that's just as important as being, what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient with your pen. Yeah. So,
do you study anybody in today's generation?
I feel like the people that are great in today's generation, we study the ones that we have the same influences. So, and I feel like once I get in position and people start talking about us, or the people that are now great, there'll be another generation of MCs that come along and say, yo, I studied Nick Grant, and he was dope, or I studied J. Cole, or I studied Kendrick Lamar, and I just think it's a generational thing. Now, talk to me.
You were talking about your project, and you said there's a lot of issues that haven't been touched on, but that's one of them. What other issues were you talking about?
Like being passionate about the craft, lyricism. People talking about real life experiences. Like, I don't hear keep your head up in today's world.
J. Cole does it. That's the one guy that I think does it.
J. Cole, Crooked Smile. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but but we need more of that. It can't just be one person.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. I think that's missing in hip hop, talking about things that's going on in the culture. I mean, a lot of people are dropping things about the whole election and fuck Donald Trump records because they're scared that he's going to be in office. But this is the only time I'm seeing things being talked about what's going on in the real world.
Yeah, and that's
I'm tired of hearing about my Rolex, the presidential, what I'm saying, all that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Let me play one of my favorite Nick Grant records right now. Yeah. When you first came to the show, I brought this back maybe 10 or 11 million times. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But let's play that real quick and fix this issue. It's DJ Sus One. You said Rakim in the verse. Felt like I had to play a Rakim instrumental. I don't know if you could. Hey. DJ Sus One, the feature presentation radio show. Alyi B. Nick Grant's in the building. You know about the juice? You know about juice?
Man. Come on, man. Yeah, you know for sure. Yeah.
You know about Pac in that movie?
For
sure.
You
did, because he sampled the sample last time.
Yeah.
So talk to me more. When's the project coming out?
December. Return of the Cool.
Is there an exact date?
It's not an exact date to be announced. But just working diligently to put it together with my team and just put together the right records, because I'm coming off what a lot of people consider a classic. Yeah, I hear a lot of people hit me with like, make sure the next is better than your last. So, that's strong coming after that. So.
Are you gonna do the no features platform because you just want to shine on your own?
I mean, I'm the only rapper on my project. I got singers on there, but I don't really need help with the rapping. I mean, maybe when I get to a point.
I love the energy.
I love the confidence.
He's like, I don't need help. 3 years, I'll be Hove. Next question.
Yeah, so yeah, I could put the album together myself, rap wise. Like, you know, I don't need no help. I can sit in a room and do everything myself. Even writing the R&B features, I could do all that.
Don't say you're gonna start producing too.
I used to do that too.
Should continue with that. You don't need nobody.
Yeah.
You don't need the label.
Absolutely.
The label rep. For people tuned in, the label rep is in here, and they gave me the dirtiest look just now. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I got DJ Khalil on production, Don Cannon.
Nice.
Organized Noise. Yeah, a few people on production. BJ, the Chicago Kid, is on the album.
Nice.
C Gut on production. Lil C. And mostly my in-house team is on my records too. So yeah.
Are you looking, not to sound generic with the questions, but are you looking to be featured on other people's projects coming up?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
To destroy, because in hip hop, you almost got to be featured on other people's like records and destroy them or destroy other people.
For sure, I'm ready for all that. So.
We need more collab. Now that I think about it, we need more like real rap collab records.
Absolutely.
Like we have a lot of party collab records. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like we need that real rap collab records.
Posse
like
cut.
How Band from TV was,
exactly.
or the Symphony, or all those records. So we need some of that. Can you put that together? Can I help you put that together?
I can try my best.
Let's get the 3 MCs that rap out here besides yourself and put it together.
Right, let's do it.
Now let me stop. Let me not shit on everybody in the game. Yeah. But anyway, the album coming in December, or the mixtape, I should say. It's a new mixtape, right?
It's an EP.
It's an EP.
It's an EP, yeah.
All right, cool. December.
December.
Any other projects that Nick Grant is working on?
That's really it. That's all my focus is on right now, brother. Just putting that together and making that strong. That's all I really care about is the music, for real.
Any tours, any promo tours, anything like that?
Oh yeah, promo tour. Anybody want to help me out?
She said the label rep said that. See, you don't need the label though. Let me stop. Let me not shit on everybody. Well, look for Nick Grant and the promo tour coming real soon.
Yes, sir.
The EP coming out December. He don't need nobody. That's the name of the. No, it's like, applaud Nick Grant for coming through once again to the Feature Presentation Radio Show. I hope I get to see you spit on a big platform again like that, freestyling.
Sure,
not just for the internet shit. I want to see something like the Cypher again, like some crazy shit. I wish they brought battling back. Like not like the battles we see. Like what was the famous battle they used to do on cable TV? Not Fight Club, whatever. I'll think about it. But applaud Nick Grant once again.
Nah, when I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do something special. I'm gonna just let you throw on whatever, and we just gonna go in. Yeah.
Pause. All right, Nick Grant. Nick Grant. Applaud Nick Grant. Yo, it's the Feature Presentation Radio Show. All right, let's do it. Y'all are crazy. No, I'm big, I'm Pac, I'm blah, 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 all in one, blah, 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 that type of shit.
Surprisingly, no. I might have saw one tweet where somebody was like, nah, he's not these guys, but, you're going to get that if you make those type of statements.
Yeah. But that's called confidence in hip-hop, and hip-hop is supposed to be about that.
So when they look back, 15, 20 years later, they'd be like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Do you see yourself, I mean, this is going to be a stupid question because it's supposed to be yes.
Right.
But do you see yourself being on the level of like the Drakes and Jay-Z's within the next 4 to 5 years? Applaud Nick Grant immediately.
Thank you, man.
I was feeling Nick Grant and Young and May.
Dope.
At the BET Awards Cypher.
Good choices, yeah.
Good choices?
Her verse was dope.
How do you feel about it? Did you destroy everybody or did you destroy everybody? No, we stop.
I just did what I do, man, what I love. So I had a lot of fun.
You had a lot of fun?
Yeah.
How did it feel? Because I remember last time you came here, I was like, oh my God, a breath of fresh air.
Right.
A young MC that actually spits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Young and May, she spits too. That's right, baby. You know what it is. It's DJ Sus1, the Feature Presentation Radio Show. Alyi B is here.
Yes, sir.
We gotta shout the listeners. So many listeners is
yeah.
you're not shouting us out. We got so many
know.
guests today, and we got a good friend to the show. He was on the show a few months back. He's back in the building. He teared down the BET Hip Hop Awards Cypher, disrespectful to other MC. Did everybody get it on one take?
Oh man.
You see what I mean? I love asking the questions.
Everybody did their best.
Everybody did their best.
Everybody did their best.
How about this? Did Nick Grant get it on one take?
Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Applaud
for
Nick
sure.
Grant
For sure.
for being a good MC, a great MC out here.
Yeah, I got it right every time. Maybe except for like my last time because I did it so much, but yeah, we did it like 7-8 times.
Did anybody besides? I know everybody gave you great energy.
Yeah.
And said that you killed it. Did anybody give you negative energy for like lines like? You know, there's a couple of people out there that's not just about the vibe.
Right.
And then next thing I see, Nick Grant's moving out here.
Mm-hmm.
Mixtape's moving out here. And then you're on the BET Hip Hop Awards Cypher. How did that feel?
I mean, that's everything that I work for. You know, that was a big platform. I couldn't play with it. Had to take it very serious. Like the moment I heard it, I was in the middle of writing, you know, songs for my upcoming project that I'm about to release, and I just stopped that and put that to the back burner and just
really
focused on my verse.
How was the energy there? I mean, I don't know if you can say anything, but